Hi guys, I thought I would do a better video upstairs so you could actually see the glasses because I thought, well, you can't really see the glasses and they kind of look misrepresented. And I also wanted to talk to you about, I don't know if I told you guys about the whisk in a video. I don't know. So this is the one of the long-term memories that I lost, and I really do not know um, what else is going to unfold in the memory department for long term, like I just stated in the previous video. But here's the long term memory that I lost that I remember the most because it was something that was really shocking to me. I think this is also one of the reasons I've stopped cooking as much. I don't cook now. I think I told you guys I left the stove on one time after I was finished, and so it kind of freaked me out. My nose is swollen. I think I might be allergic. I'm having some type of allergic reaction to something. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, so anyway, I was in the kitchen. This was a few months ago. This is when I decided I needed to get medical attention. I think this was like one of the things besides the ears ringing all the time. This is one of the things I knew I was having memory loss, but I didn't know to what extent, especially the short term. Now that I'm actually starting to track short-term memory loss, it's really a lot of short-term memory loss, and it's really kind of scary and freaky. So, but here's the long-term memory that I lost. It was so weird. Okay, so I have a whisk that I've had for at least a decade, and it's just one of my old school whisks that I've had forever. So I was putting it away when I was washing and cleaning it. I was like, this must be Anthony's whisk because I knew it wasn't mine, right? I was like, this must be Anthony. So he picked it up. It was in his drawer, and he picked it up and he looks at me and he goes, this isn't my whisk. This is your whisk. And I was like, what? This is not my whisk. What are you talking about? And he's like, no, this is your whisk. And I was standing there looking at it, trying to remember, like you're looking at something that's like, it would literally, how weird it is it's like literally someone handing you something you've never seen before and them telling you it's your property. It's like really bizarre. And so I literally was sitting there like, and I had, like looking at this whisk, and I had to, I knew he was right. I knew I knew he wouldn't say that, for whatever. I knew that he was saying, no, this is your whisk. So I stood there like looking at it for like 5 minutes. I think that was one of the times that I did break down and cry. I broke down and cried several times when long-term memory was lost. Short-term, it doesn't, this is going to sound weird. It doesn't bother me as much. I think the reason the long-term memory upsets me so much is because of Beverly and Chase. I'm like, what? Because in other words, if there are no triggers for memories that are lost, that are over, since before their death, then that means that memory may be forever gone. So I think that's why I got so upset and still remain unhappy about long-term memory loss. And so because I know, like I said, the whisk thing was a trigger, and it was really bizarre. Once he said it was your whisk, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like studying every element of that whisk. I'm like looking at head to toe and every little piece of it to understand and accept this as my piece of property, my whisk, And so then after I stood there for like, I guess a couple minutes looking and studying this whisk, I was like, oh, this is my whisk. I've had this whisk for at least 10 years. Oh my God. So that is the long-term memory thing. The short-term memory, though, it is very upsetting on some regards. Especially if I leave myself breadcrumbs. This is one of the things that upset me. I have Japanese maple seeds in water, and I have 3 different types of Japanese trees that I'm going to attempt to grow. And Japanese maple seed needs to soak in water, the seed, for 24 hours before you put it in a little baggie of dirt. So I was just letting them soak for a little bit longer than 24 hours. And so what I had done is I had taken a little small snack size baggie and set it next to the Japanese maple seeds as a trigger, because I knew at this point I was having memory lapse and loss. So I was like, I'll put this baggie next to this little glass jar of these seeds that I'm soaking to remember that I need to put dirt in there because after you soak them overnight, they go in this little baggie of dirt and then they go into the refrigerator for 100 days. So I put the baggie there and then 2 days passed and I kept looking at the baggie like, why did I put that baggie there? I'm planting these seeds, not saving them. I could not remember that I put that baggie there as a breadcrumb or a trigger to remember to put dirt. So that really freaked me out. I mean, when that happened, that is literally when I started calling all the specialists. I started calling everybody that I could. I was like, and like I'm joining support groups and all kinds of stuff because it's kind of terrifying in some regards to have your short-term memory. That's really kind of weird. Like I said, one day I left the refrigerator open. One day I left the stove on. Those things happened in April and May, I believe. When I left the refrigerator open was in the beginning of May. I just fucking left it open. I mean, I never do that. I've never done that. Never in my whole life. So now, since I left the stove on, which I think that was quite a few months ago, that's when I kind of stopped cooking and baking. Only because I don't trust myself. So yeah, it like right now my life is greatly changed and I do not, it's weird, but so when I knew that the breadcrumb and the triggers that I left were not triggering and giving me, is this my left eye? My left eye looks messed up. I don't know. I think I'm telling you, eeks. Brain injury is very weird. Very weird. So yeah, breadcrumbs not working. So that's when I freaked out and said, okay. So now I carry around Post-it notes. Like I put Post-it notes and I keep, kind of reminders. I have to do reminders, obviously, like every which way I can to kind of keep control of what needs to be done. If there's something really pertinent that needs to be done. I mean, otherwise I really do have a very, free agenda, which is pretty awesome. Yay. God, but, yeah, okay, but I just thought that was weird. So the whisk was the long-term memory that I knew I had problems with, and then I was like, oh God, that's an issue. But the short-term memory, just as screwed up, or it's more. Short-term memory is much more damaged, apparently. I literally can walk from room to room and have no idea what I was doing, just moments before I set out to do whatever it was I was going to do. So sometimes it doesn't come back to me, those memories. So I just walk away. It's really odd. Like yesterday I was coming upstairs to turn off the ice maker because I was like, why is the ice maker on? So I came upstairs, started doing dishes, walked, and so I finished the dishes, went downstairs, heard the ice maker in its next cycle. I went, damn it! Then I knew that I'd gone up there because I was like, I was going to turn that off, and then I didn't turn it off. So, it's just bizarre. It's really bizarre, the short-term memory loss. It's the weirdest thing. Anyway, okay, this is already way too long, but new glasses, blah, blah, blah. Take care, you guys. Bye.